The winless Sydney University were confident of a breakthrough win in round 5, but Ainslie had other ideas in their clash at Blacktown. Forward Nick Salter had 2 of his side's first 3 goals as the tricolours jumped out of the blocks. Jacob Derricks cut the margin to 1 point to start the second, and 2 in a row from Tim Barrett handed his side the lead for the first time. Sydney Uni made their move in the third, opening up a game-high 29-point lead when Barrett found his third. Leading by 22 points to start the last, Ainslie came out firing to reduce the margin back to just 3 points. Scores were level at the 20-minute mark of the final quarter when Nicholas Hayne found himself a goal. But 2 late majors for the students sealed their first victory of the season by 10 points and lifted them to within 1 game of the top 6. Over at Spotless Stadium, it was the battle between the 2 best AFL sides in the competition, and fans weren't disappointed with the contest on offer. The second and third place sides traded blows in a tight opening quarter, with Sydney leading by just 2 points at quarter time.
A lovely piece of work. Here's Rose. It's an open goal square. The ball is on its way from James Rose. One bounce through the middle and the Swans are in front.
It was a similar story in the second as chances went begging for the Giants, who kicked 1 goal 8 to 3 goals 1 to trail by 9 points at the main break. But they straightened up in the third, kicking 3 of the last 4 goals of the quarter to hit the front by 12 points.
Here's Steele in the left forward pocket. There's Steele with a goal.
Dean Towers cut the deficit back to 6 to start the last, and James Rose had scores level midway through the term.
The goal square off the ground, James Rose.
Jack Hiscox was doing everything to give his side a lift with 2 goals in 5 minutes for the Swans, but Jake Barrett sealed the 7-point victory with the last goal of the game.
Sends it on its way, Jake Barrett.
Gold Coast had a breakthrough win in the NEAFL last week over Brisbane to put an end to a 22-match losing streak, and they started well against Southport at Metricon Stadium with the opening major of the first quarter. The 2 sides went goal for goal in an entertaining start to the match and fittingly went into quarter time level at 31 points each. It took until the 17-minute mark of the second for either side to register a goal as the arm wrestle continued into half-time. With a 7-point buffer up their sleeve, Southport put the foot to the pedal in the third, with former AFL stars Josh Hunt and Jack Anthony combining for 3 of the first 4 as the Sharks opened up a game-high 31-point advantage. But it soon turned around as the Suns then slammed on 5 of the next 6 to get themselves right back in the contest, and Danny Stanley had them in front shortly before 3-quarter time. Hunt drew scores level in the opening minutes of the last, but the Suns edged away to record a hard-fought 14-point win. The match of the round between the last 2 undefeated sides in the competition was dominated by missed opportunities as Ainslie and NT Thunder went into battle at Graham Road.
Ewing swoops on it and just offline.
The Hornets had all the play in the first quarter but couldn't get reward for effort, kicking 6 straight behinds to trail the visitors by 8 points at the first break. Thunder had the first 3 of the second term, including a terrific individual play from former Melbourne Demon Dom Barry, who first gained possession in the back pocket and ended up snapping a goal at the other end.
Body off to Barry. Good run and carry by Barry.
Ainslie broke the drought at the 12-minute mark, and it kick-started a run of 4 consecutive goals to reduce the margin to 10 points at half-time. Again, the defending Premier continued to press the ball inside 50, but kicked a wasteful 4-7 to 4-2 to head into the last quarter trailing by 5.
Ewing has a set and Ewing takes the mark all by himself.
James Nellis put his side in front early in the 4th, but the NT responded in style. First, Darren Ewing had his 4th, and debutant Keaton Holt-Tubbs took a spectacular grab and goal from the square to inspire his teammates.
He tries to bring rain. He's kicked it high. Going high! Mark of the day!
Ewing used all of his strength to find 4 goals for the quarter as the NT ran out 14-point winners.
Long, deep inside the forward 50. It's Burton. Sorry, it's Bowden, but he didn't need him.
All matches were decided by 14 points or less in round 5, which saw the UWS Giants jump into top spot on percentage over Ainslie and the undefeated NT Thunder. Sydney Swans, Southport and Ainslie make up the top 6, with Gold Coast chasing their heels in 7th. Taking a look at next week's games, Eastlake and Ainslie will host Redland and Aspley respectively in Canberra on Saturday, followed by Sydney Swans and Southport at ANZ Stadium and NT Thunder hosting Sydney University at TIO Stadium. On Sunday, Brisbane and the UWS Giants will go head-to-head at Coorparoo. Keep up to date with all the news at NEAFL.com.au and on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and track all the live scores and stats on our official NEAFL app from the Google Play and Apple stores.